Okay, for rendering our background, we're going to use it Vue application. And if you're more interested about the Vue application, you can go to Eon Software. This is a very powerful application that uses it in many movies to actually, okay, right here, example, you can see spotlights using in many movies, creating background, render. So it's very powerful applications. You can download it for free, Pioneer version, if you go to Cornucopia. And again, all of those links provided inside the resource file. And here you can download it free, Pioneer version, and use it this application. However, Pioneer version have a little bit limitation. You cannot import models from Poser or other ones. You need to purchase special module for this to unlock it. However, if you purchase some directly model from Cornucopia, then you don't need to do this. And as example right here, some of my models. So this is, for example, creating different applications, and I have it inside just as an example to showing you. So right here, one of them, full environment, you can create it with other ones. And Cornucopia have it many different models, a lot of them for free or really inexpensive. And you can easy find what you need. However, I say, check in the resource files, because you can find links there to the free models or free applications, and other ones you can use it. But this is one way we're going to use for our render in our tutorial. So right here we have it Vue Extreme version, and I'm going first import backdrop or import that model that we just saved. Okay, so as we select it, it's come up and says I want just single frame, so I don't want any animations, just the imported object itself. So you'll notice when it's importing, it does create a model for us, placing. So I'm going to reposition a little bit. Okay, here are a couple things. One, let's go take our main camera and we'll just move it. Oops, let's go select it. We'll move it inside our area. And right here, we can kind of render. So you can preview. It's very easy, straightforward. A few things need to be modified. The one, if we render at this point, our textures won't look very good. And the reason is why it's a bump map. Does not, what I find out, nicer way to do, it is going to your material, and we'll go to edit all material. We want to replace globally for this. And inside material, I want, if you have a bump, says depth set to 0. So it won't create some bumps, but it will create nice for the rendering when we want to do it. Okay, and same, I'll go in highlights, and for the global, for all highlights, we're going to set dual and not very bright. So right here, and brightness reducing. This is where you do some specular lighting. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring not all the way down, but just a little bit less. And you can see right here we have a little bit better. Okay, so from this point, we actually want to modify each individual material. Before doing this, let's work a little bit with the lighting assets. Application very nice we set with lights. We want to use it sky at this time. So what I want to do is take my sunlight and hide away. So we don't need any on sunlight. And we'll go open camera properties. And I want to disable after exposure. As well, when we're doing this, okay, let me go zoom in. I want to go inside the atmosphere. And I want to switch from photometric to spectral. If you interested more on how the all settings and everything, I have it over 2,000 video tutorials just about the Vue application. So you can go look them on a YouTube channel or my website, how to work extensively in this application. So overall, this is, again, it just preview for those who already know Vue, or kind of interesting to see the workflow. So we'll go click standard, Okay, we're all this set as default. We're actually, what we've done, we turn off lights because I want to use a different source of the lights. Like right here, we have our casting light. We'll go bring inside, and you notice it will be very bright. So what we need to do, let's take down, decreasing. Just give it lights right now, and we can start putting lights around. So we can put it outside. So let's give it us lights through the window. Let's make volumetric. Let's give it us some human lights. Okay. Hold down Alt or Option, and we'll just drag lights. So we're duplicating the sliding. And notice when we're using volumetric, it's give it this kind of haze. And I like to use haze in some of this. We're also going to modify colors. And I like to have it complementary, two lights, maybe kind of bluish, cyanish, and a warm color. They work very well together. So we'll put one right here. Create another one. So let's put on the side, maybe right this side, and we'll go switch this to warmer light. So you can see already in the preview we have a very nice dark combination on the colors work. Now you can add more lights, maybe add some on a backlight right here. Let's put it 5, a little bit less power. Okay, some around right here you can see preview, so it's give it us a little bit more dimension and so on. But let's look more on materials. So right here I have it my preview, and you can see it's kind of highlighted in blue the material we're going to modify. So double time clicking on our preview material will open material editor, and if you're in a basic, just click right here on a button called advanced material editor. So we're going in a little bit more advanced mode. You can see also, like for example, it says steel dark, and it does not necessarily need look like a steel. So what I want to do, I want to add a little bit reflection to our steel, and because the reflection is added, we're using colors. So we need to go inside the materials and add color reflect lighting. So this way we still have a nice reflection, but it will also look like metal. So let's continue with this in the next tutorial.